I also want to give a special thank you to KXAN's Matt Grant. His diligent investigative coverage brought this issue to light.
A local leader's promise kept after a deadly crash, and our investigation sparked major safety changes. We've been following this story for months in our Preventing Disaster series of reports. Thursday, the Austin City Council gave final approval to a new law requiring safety barriers at all new hospital entrances and other critical sites. Investigator Matt Grant learned it's already being praised for its potential to save lives.
Tense moments after months of policymaking.
I'm pushing to postpone this item.
As some council members push to delay discussion until the end of January, citing the Planning Commission's concern that requiring crash-rated bollards at new hospitals, urgent care clinics, and standalone ERs doesn't go far enough.
I think that it would be an absolute travesty for us not to vote today in favor of this item and to postpone it and kick it down the road further.
Councilmember Mackenzie Kelly introduced the resolution in July. It came after our investigation into a deadly crash at St. David's North Austin Medical Center in February that killed the driver and injured 5, including the Bernard family, who shared their story exclusively with us. Their goal?
That no one else would have to go through what we're going through.
I want to thank the Bernard family for their courage to speak up and to talk about their experience.
At the last council meeting before her term ends, Kelly urged the council to pass the measure and expand it later.
Right now, today, we have the ability to affect a very serious change.
That final plea helped pass the measure unanimously.
I'm going to say it without objection. Item number 74 is adopted.
So let's take a look at the new data that we just found.
The change in law comes in response to our 10 months of reporting, collecting data from the Storefront Safety Council, a nonprofit that tracks vehicle crashes, along with TxDOT, police, and media reports. We built our own database, finding now more than 400 crashes at or into medical centers nationwide in the last decade.
That number 400 does not surprise me.
Attorney Sean Breen represents the Bernard family in their $1 million lawsuit against St. David's, accusing the hospital of gross negligence for not having bollards. After the crash and following our questions, it installed a dozen. Now new facilities and existing ones wishing to expand are required to take those safety steps.
The Bernard family is absolutely enthused and very grateful that the City Council acted appropriately and quickly here. This is a great day for Austin.
Are you convinced that this will save lives?
Absolutely, this will save lives.
Kelly calls this new law her legacy.
My hope is that other communities can use this as a framework to get it passed in their jurisdictions.
This all comes following yet even more crashes involving medical centers. In recent days and weeks, we've seen them in Fort Worth, Maryland, and Rhode Island. Austin now becomes at least the 6th city or county nationwide to require security barriers, 4 of them now sparked by deadly incidents. At Austin City Hall, Matt Grant, State of Texas.
The new ordinance takes effect later this month. St. David's did not respond to our request for comment by deadline, but the hospital group previously told us it does not comment on litigation and would comply with any new legal requirements passed. You can catch up on our complete 10 months of coverage right now on our website. Just look for the Preventing Disaster button on this week's State of Texas story, where you'll also find interactive maps of those 400+ crashes we've tracked at hospitals over the past decade across Texas and the nation. Thank you again for joining us for State of Texas. I'm Dylan McKim. We'll be back next week to bring you an in-depth look at Texas politics.